A very good morning to all my children. Hope you all are fine and in good health. I am Zainab and I am your subject teacher of SST of class 5C. But the video which I am going to present today is for all the sections children. In the last video, Madhusmita Miss had given the explanation of chapter number 5, that is evolution of communication. Hope you all understood well. And today I'll be giving you the notes of the same chapter, and along with the notes I'll be giving you the answers of the book exercises, and we'll be discussing the question answers as well. So let's get on with the lesson, children. Let us begin with the lesson evolution of communication, children. Important points. Children, please make sure that you write down these important points in your SST notebooks with a neat handwriting, children. Number 1. Early humans learned to deliver long distance messages by beating the drums or giving indications through smoke or fire. Archaeologists have found many cave paintings from prehistoric sites. Initially, pictorial form of writing was introduced by early humans. Use of pigeons. Homing pigeons. A variety of domestic pigeons were effective as messengers because of their natural ability to find their way. Romans used pigeons to help their military over 2000 years ago. In England, pigeons were often taken to football matches and released to carry home the result of the game. The Mughals in India also used pigeons for communicating. Over 100,000 pigeons were used in World War I as messengers. Now, the next part. Printing press. It was invented by Johannes Gutenberg of Germany around 1440. This invention brought about a revolution in the field of communication. Printing of newspapers also made information more readily available to everyone. Now, the postal system allowed people to send letters and parcels within or outside the country through post offices. Telegraph. It was invented by Samuel F. B. Morse and Sir Charles Wheatstone in 1835. What is a telegraph? It was an instrument used for sending or receiving messages using electrical signals. And how did it work, children? It worked by transmitting electrical signals over a wire laid between two distant places. Now, telegram. A telegraph message sent by an operator using Morse code. What was a Morse code? It consists of dots and dashes which represent letters of alphabet, numerals, and punctuations. Now, telephone. Alexander Graham Bell is credited with the development of first practical telephone in 1876. You write down these points, children, and learn it, children. Fax. Facsimile is a device that is attached to a telephone and through which written messages can be sent. Radio. Foundation laid by Jagdish Chandra Bose. It was invented by G. Macaroni, but formally. And it is used to make announcements even today. Even today we listen to radios, children. Television. Philo Taylor Farnsworth successfully demonstrated the first signal transmission on September 7th, 1927. Now this ends with the important points, children. Now let us come to the book exercises, that is exercise A, true and false. Here I am giving you the answers of exercise A, children. but you need to write down the full sentence along with the answers. Next, exercise B is filling the blanks. Answers are given over here. Please write down the full sentence of fill in the blanks. Now, let us start with the question answers, children. Exercise C. Question number 1. Define communication. The exchange of information by speaking, writing, or gestures is termed as communication. What is a gesture, children? Gesture is a movement of the body, especially hand or the head, to express something to someone. Understood, children? Question number 2. How did people communicate in the past? These days, how do we communicate, children? There are so many. The technology has changed, children, and we are more into machines. Like it has become very easy to communicate these days, and the world has become very small. So, but in the past, it was not like that. So, how did people communicate in the past? Early humans did not know how to read and write. They communicated using signs and gestures. They learned to deliver long distance messages by beating the drums or giving indications through smoke or fire. Some animals and birds were also used to send messages from one place to another. Gradually means slowly, they learned to express their thoughts and ideas using pictures and paintings. Understood, children? Now, let us come to the third question, children. When was the need for writing felt? When the early humans became farmers and herders, they felt the need to keep records of their animals and farm produce. Now, what are herders, children? A herder is a person who lives in a semi-nomadic life, children, caring for various domestic animals. So now, in those days, they never used to keep any records of any animal or whatever they used to produce, the production, they never used to keep any record of the productions. So, suddenly they felt that we should write the record, we should keep the record of the animals which we are having, we should keep the record of the production which we are doing, whatever we are farming. So, the need of writing was felt only after that. Now, question number 4. How were pigeons used for communicating? Homing pigeons, a variety of domestic pigeons. Homing pigeons are also called domestic pigeons, children, which are kept at home. They were effective as messengers because of their natural ability to find their way. Messages were written on a piece of paper and attached to the pigeon's legs. They were relaxed to deliver the message to the receiver. Now, question number 5. How did the printing press bring a revolution in the field of communication? Write down the answer, children. Printing press made it possible to print thousands of copies of books in less time and at a lower cost. Earlier, children, when the printing press was not there, they used to write it and they used to make a book. So that book was very costly. It was not possible for every human being to purchase that book, children. The moment the printing press was invented, it brought a revolution in the field of communication. So many books were printed and it became cheaper also. So it was easy for everyone to purchase the books. Now, books could be easily accessed by almost everyone, not just the rich. Printing of newspapers also started. It made information more readily available to everyone, and this brought a revolution in the field of communication. Understood, children? Now, the next question. What is a telegram and how was it sent? A telegraph message is called a telegram. It was sent by an operator with the help of telegraph instrument using Morse code. Because telegram, children, you never write a long letter in telegram. And whenever somebody used to send a telegram, they used to send very short messages. Long messages doesn't go in telegram. Short messages, some code words are there for those messages. So that was called the Morse code. So Morse code consists of dots and dashes which represents letters of the alphabet, numerals and punctuations. So like this, the message was sent by a telegram. So I think this was our last question, children. So please write down in your notebooks all the exercises and the question answers, children, in a very neat handwriting. And when the school will reopen, we all pray that the school reopens very soon. So when the school will reopen, I will do my corrections, children. Till then, goodbye. Take care and stay safe, children. God bless you.